Now we got the weekend topper offer.
We got the big show.
Survivor Series.
Well, it's the big show.
I do have to say, we've been talking about this this past week. We are actually excited for Survivor Series.
I am very excited for Survivor Series.
What about you, Ty?
There's a certain guest that's got his rights.
Survivor Series has been important for the last 10 years. No.
Are you excited for Survivor Series, John?
He was excited for the last 4.
Even when The Rock came back?
No, we're not talking.
We were at that.
I was excited for Awesome Truth.
Yeah, me too.
I was not excited for the one time, no other time, time after this. You'll never see this again.
Never see this again. See it 4 more fucking times.
Punk won.
Yeah, you want to announce.
Raise your hand if you wanted Awesome Truth to win. My hands is all the way up.
All the way up. I'm touching the ceiling right now.
I was all the way for Awesome Truth.
It should have been a miscue, and then
you should have came with us. That shit was wild.
I would have lost my mind when Punk came up.
But I'm excited for the pops. I cannot give a damn on who wins and who loses, except for
Looks like you're
the
on
Cruiserweight match and the Intercontinental Championship match.
Okay.
So those are the only 2 matches that
I care about.
That you care about? Okay.
Listen to this legendary tie segue.
Okay,
So we got Intercontinental Championship Miz versus Sami Zayn. Just announced because Miz just won the Intercontinental belt from Dolph.
Shout out to the fucking Miz, bro.
The Miz.
6-time Intercontinental Champion.
The chick magnet. The Miz.
The awesome one. The Miz.
Versus Sami Zayn.
The A1 superstar, A-lister, movie star, whatever you want to call him. He's the fucking GOAT. Mike the Miz.
His movies are okay. So we
are responsible for his run.
Yeah, because I
looking
yelled
for
at
the
him praise of all time.
Miz.
Okay, but I'm gonna stop taking glory because that seems like that's all I do on the show.
Yeah, even though we all participated in that, Ty seems to be the only one who wants to take credit for everything all the time. That's not true.
It's not my thing. All right, so we got Zen. Who is Zen? Tell me who's Zen.
I don't know. You tell me.
Invader Zim.
Yeah, just
Invader Zim.
Invader Zim versus Miz. Damn, I feel like Zayn
And
is
this
gonna
is
win.
exactly why I care about these matches.
I feel like Zayn is gonna win. Miz should win. Man. I just don't know. I'm confused. I'm lost. I need a hug. I don't know what's going on.
Man, I don't know, man.
This one really got me confused.
Actually, I said DIY and Revival was the hardest match of the weekend. This is the hardest match of the weekend.
This isn't hard to me.
When Ziggler was champion, I felt like it was going to be Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
With Miz as champion, I'm not sure. Because do you just give the belt for him to lose to Zayn? Yeah, you do.
All right. This is how I feel about it. If it was Ziggler, I feel that giving it to Zayn is just as much hurting Ziggler just as much as Ziggler losing it to Miz on Thursday. I think that the whole build up for Ziggler being like, this is what I'm living for and this is my life and I'm going to give it all if I can't win it. To have him win it 3 weeks ago and then just lose it is like, why didn't you just make him lose in the first place?
But he just lost it to Miz.
Because he wouldn't have had a career.
Wait. But he just lost it to Miz.
He wouldn't have had a career.
But
I know. I'm just saying to build it up just to lose it 3 weeks later pisses me off.
You know what? I agree.
It would have been still 3 weeks because he would have lost it.
But no, I'm saying I didn't think he was going to lose it.
Yeah, if he was going to lose it 3 weeks later, he might as well have just lost it then and just took a hiatus.
I don't think nobody thought he was gonna lose to the Miz yesterday.
Exactly.
But me.
I had no idea.
But me.
But it hurts Ziggler either way. Like you should have just taken him off TV. But now it's. The question is what is really going to happen with the Intercontinental Champion? And I don't see it going to Raw because you can't have the U.S. title and the IC title on Raw.
And it's like if a United States Championship was guaranteed to eventually go over to SmackDown, then yeah. But Roman ain't going to SmackDown. Let's make that clear.
And the IC title can't look weak on Raw.
Right, it can't.
And the way Raw's been booked, it's going to look weak on Raw. And people are saying the Cruiserweight Championship might go to SmackDown. And even if it does, the IC title, it's not going to affect the rest of the card on SmackDown.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's not going to affect and you still need a secondary belt on SmackDown.
Yes. So I'm going with Miz, but there's also a possibility of some type of trade happening because Miz doesn't. And if Miz loses, like, is Miz gonna get traded to Raw? Like, and now you just lose Miz on Raw. You know, it doesn't make sense for Miz to lose this match. So I think
I
Miz,
don't want Miz to go to Raw right now.
I don't either.
No, because it's just gonna ruin him on Raw.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want Miz or the title to go to Raw, but I do want Zayn to come to SmackDown. But
Right.
but I can see this too. I can see Zayn losing it and then Stephanie on Raw because she already said she didn't like him.
Yeah.
I can see Stephanie telling him he's done with his contract.
See, folks,
on Raw.
that's why we put him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Stephanie could just say, "You're a disgrace. I didn't like you in the first place.
You
and
lost to the
and
Miz?
behind Mick Foley, behind Mick Foley's back. I'm terminating your contract and Zayn could sign with SmackDown."
I like it.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Which
I
makes
like
a
that
lot more sense because
I
Miz
like-
does not look weak and the title stays on SmackDown.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I like
Okay,
that
so
a lot.
guys, if I said Zayn before, I definitely just changed my fucking mind.
You absolutely right. I'm going with the Miz, man. Maurice is gonna shine and he's gonna win.
Yeah, because Miz, he just won the belt. He can't just drop it to
He
Zayn.
can't.
And like you said, the Intercontinental belt will become the European belt on
Exactly.
Raw. You can't devalue the Intercontinental belt. It has to stay on SmackDown because Roman ain't losing that United States Championship no time soon.
No, that's not happening.
Damn,
And
I was
he ain't
gonna.
coming to SmackDown.
I was gonna pick Sami Zayn 100%, but now I'm going with the Miz, just because of that last comment you made, John.
Well, I agree that the Miz is going to win this match, but I'm going to throw a little wrench in it.
Mm-hmm.
I do think
A monkey wrench or a regular wrench?
in like the pre-show or something, monkey wrench. In the pre-show or something,
An arm wrench.
Puppy monkey
I
baby.
think Dolph
Puppy monkey
asked for
baby.
his rematch, and it turns into a triple threat.
Puppy monkey baby.
I feel like Zayn gets cut from his Raw contract and ends up on SmackDown.
Probably, but I think Miz is going to win, but it turns into a triple
What
threat.
about this?
Puppy monkey baby.
Stop throwing wrenches in here. There's too many wrenches on the floor.
Well, no.
But
This
that's
is
the-
after. This is
That's the
afterwards.
whole point of the prediction
So
show, man.
you
Puppy
have
monkey baby.
This is going real quick beyond that. So Miz wins. Sammy gets his contract, and for Sammy signing with SmackDown and Dolph wanting his rematch, we get a fucking triple threat ladder match at TLC.
You're throwing a lot out there that I like.
All right, we're just gonna say that. Sorry.
Let's get through this weekend first, I think.
All right,
and
next
then
we got. All right, so next we got the heel Kalisto, you damn heel, you damn treachery bastard, versus the mother loving Brian Kendrick, and I was told to take my to calm my F-bombs down. So you're
Don't
the
point at me.
mother. I'm not pointing at you. I'm just putting
mother
my finger
lover
in the
Brian
weird-
Kendrick.
Mother lover.
He's the mother loving Brian Kendrick. If he wants to love your mother, he will. Versus the heel Kalisto.
Oh, I was going to say something crazy. I'll keep it to myself.
Thank you.
I'm not picking Kalisto.
I'm picking Kalisto because I feel like the cruiserweights need to be on SmackDown, and I feel like it will be on SmackDown.
I'm
Especially
not
with
picking
this
him.
205 live thing going on a Tuesday. Y'all just gave it away. Kendrick is losing. I don't want Kendrick to lose at all because I love that man. I love him, but cruiserweights are coming to SmackDown. Kendrick can stay on Raw and say, "Screw you guys, I'm staying on Raw," and just become a star from there, Kendrick.
I don't want to. Like I said, I'm not picking Kalisto, but I know he's gonna win. If that makes sense, I don't know. It doesn't because the 205 is after SmackDown too. Like I know
Okay, so
for a
just be
fact.
smart and be right. And
All
say
right,
Kalisto.
fine. Kalisto's gonna win, man. Kalisto's gonna win. 205 is after SmackDown. They record it after SmackDown. All of the fucking cruiserweights is gonna go to SmackDown. Kalisto wins.
If I gotta calm my bombs down, buddy, you gotta calm them down.
Did I just say fuck a lot of times?
Well, you just
You
said
just
it right
said it
there.
again.
I don't fucking curse. I don't know what the fuck you guys
Champ,
are talking about.
who you got?
You know what, Marcus? You need to get the
Freak out of here. That's our new catchphrase.
Get the fuck out of here.
John. Your prediction?
I'm going with Kalisto. I think that SmackDown needs a cruiserweight belt. Kalisto is the one person that everybody talked about when the cruiserweights came over, saying, "Why isn't Kalisto in the?" So just move them all over, and like he said, Kendrick will stay on Raw. There's
Kalisto
no reason.
Mysterio.
If once again, hey, if Sami Zayn gets the boot, Stephanie can offer Kendrick a contract and say, "Hey, stay with us."
Stay with us. We got rid of one fuck. Oh, damn it. I was about to say
Fudge
two
cake.
words I was banned from saying on
Kendrick
here.
needs to be out of the
Well,
cruiserweight division.
if Sami Zayn goes to SmackDown, he can change to he can go back to what's his name El Generico.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't agree with
I
that.
tell you this one. He goes to SmackDown. He
don't
can take
agree
off
with
that
that.
damn Kango.
Well,
Take
here we
that
go.
crap off.
Anyways, my prediction for that match, I agree with everybody. Kalisto's going to win it. The Cruiserweight division definitely has to go to SmackDown, especially with 205 Live.
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Just the reason why they offered it right when they announced 205 Live is just like, that's obvious.
That's
like,
obvious.
you announced it like 2 days before, and now you're saying the cruiserweights could possibly all get shifted for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
So
Y'all gotta do better, yo. Y'all giving away your own product, and they sit in the back. Oh, who's spoiling all this stuff that's going on? You idiots!
It's a damn Dark Match podcast. I hate them.
You stupid idiots!
if they don't, I'll probably lose like my jaw, my teeth.
If Kendrick wins, I'm gonna question a lot of things about life. I'm gonna be questioning religion. I'm gonna be questioning 9/11.
It's gonna be almost
If
as
Kendrick
bad.
I'm
as
gonna question
I will
everything.
run a
You
mile.
got-
Question the election.
This
election.
might be as bad
I'm
as
already
this
questioning
might
it,
be
like
as
we
bad as
all
AJ
already
losing at WrestleMania.
If
Yeah.
Kendrick wins, I would run a mile, and y'all have to record
That's
me
not
doing
happening, folks.
Oh, so Kalisto's definitely getting this dub.
you know
he
what?
just solidified-
You know what? I am rooting for Brian.
Yeah, I'm rooting for. I was already rooting for
I
him,
would
but I'm
run a
definitely
mile.
rooting for Brian.
I would
Kendrick,
run a
yo.
mile and not stop until my mile is done.
Can I drive my car behind you with a megaphone and yell?
No,
at
we
you?
gonna
With
go
a
to the
Philly
we gonna-
cheesesteak hanging
No.
out the window.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry. I don't eat red meat. Anyway,
Okay, that is true. I'm not. He hasn't been eating. I'm not gonna lie.
Since a week ago. All right,
Stop it.
Chicken
Stop
cheesesteak.
it. Stop it.
All right. Let's keep this moving. We got Team Raw versus Team SmackDown 10-on-10 elimination match. This shit.
Which would
long. This shit gonna be long.
I would be way more interested in this match if it was one man by one man getting eliminated.
Right. I'll be a lot more interested in this
That
match.
would be a real long match, though.
I'll be a lot more
It's
interested.
4-hour pay per view.
Yeah, we
Fuck
got
it.
time to kill.
Give me 45 minutes. That's all I'm
Jesus
asking.
Christ, no. I'll be a lot more interested in this match if the Shining Stars wasn't
I was
in
gonna
it.
say all Shining Stars, all 45 minutes.
Go back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, go sell your timeshares.
Why don't you take your
See, I'm not
Shining
anti Shining
Turn
Stars
that
like
son
you
of a
guys.
bitch sideways.
Really?
All right,
Wait,
so
hold
we're
on,
officially
hold on.
kick John off the show.
So John, it was nice
It was
having
nice
you.
knowing you, John. Because just in case you didn't know, this is a Shining Stars no-fly zone.
Wait, hold on. Did
No
you just say
flies,
you wanted to like take one of their timeshares or something?
What?
Hell yeah, move to Puerto Rico.
Well, I mean, I
Well,
wouldn't mind
our
going to
truth.
Puerto
Well, if you heard our truth, you get no roof in your hotel room and you get no food. So I don't know how much you enjoy that. Elias Sampson looks like Seth Rollins' lost cousin.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ron Killings could go
Jimmy
to
Buffett.
fucking Puerto Rican.
Jimmy Buffet.
Should I? Do I even feel like announcing all these damn teams?
Gotta do it. Tell him. Let him know.
No,
All right, so
just the
Raw-
Hills versus the. Well, actually, I can't even say
No,
that.
go.
No, you can't say that.
So Team Raw is
Is New Day, Cesaro,
Cesaro.
Shining Stars,
Who?
The Club.
Who?
Am I missing anybody?
Yeah. You need one more.
Who am I missing?
Come on, man.
Bruh.
Oh, Enzo and Cass.
Come on,
Wow,
bud.
that-
Come on.
What blasphemy of me?
That was so disrespectful.
No, I didn't mean it in any disrespect. Even though you guys said they have a bigger pop than New Age Outlaws, right, John? Right, John?
We're not.
Right, John?
Oh my goodness.
Right, John? You want to get in their ass with me, John? We'll save that for later.
You want your 30 seconds right now?
No.
No, I'm not. Enzo and Cass ain't worth it.
Yeah.
You said they're not
Oh, don't be
working,
so disrespectful.
or they're not
Not
worth
worth
it.
it.
Oh, okay.
Not
Not
okay.
worth my
Come
30
on,
seconds.
come on.
Okay, hold on.
Come on.
Team SmackDown, we got the Headbangers.
Hell no.
That was a joke, guys. Everybody
Hell
calm
no.
down. Everybody
We got
calm
3
down.
minute warning.
Folks, I know that pissed you guys off because it pissed me off.
We got Rye Slate. I gave him that.
Try again, buddy.
Rye
Usos.
Slate. We got the New Souls.
The Sue Wusos.
What the
The Sue Woo New Souls.
They just baking back being boo,
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
don't
happened.
like that.
being
They're
the
back to
best
hard
bag
and
being partners.
I don't like Usos acting like faces. Against the guy next to the guys that they just destroyed Chad Gable's knee about a week ago, American
I
Alpha
know John's got a lot to say about this one.
versus
Don't be so... Charles!
no Charles and Fandango. That's cute. They got somebody else.
Okay, and?
That's the five.
They got somebody else who don't matter.
The Vaudevillains?
No.
Charles beat them.
bras, hot bras.
I did that on purpose because I don't mess with the hype bros.
I'm a hype bro.
F-bomb.
Oh, yeah, I
gosh.
forgot about
No,
them.
I don't care about F-bombs.
Okay.
Get Mojo
I don't
Riley
mess with
the fuck
Mojo
out of here,
Riley.
please.
Get him the hell out of here.
No. Say the real catchphrase.
Get him the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, we had to do it.
Mojo Riley.
You gotta go, Mojo.
You gotta go, Mojo.
Mojo, Jojo.
Just like
Mojo, go.
Just like they were saying, no mo Romo. I say no mo Mojo.
I agree 100%.
Where the hell did you come
Zach
from?
Prescott.
Okay, so
That was actually pretty creative.
Zach Prescott
Whatever.
and Mojo.
honestly, I'm gonna hear you guys talk about this match first because I have no idea who's gonna. Nope, I do have an idea.
So
New Day and Enzo and Cass can't lose.
So my
on the same
question,
team. They have to win.
with these elimination matches is, I want to go through. Well, maybe not the whole thing, but who's going out first?
Mojo.
The Shining Stars, duh.
Shining Stars on Raw, and definitely
Mojo.
Charles. and-
Charles.
Oh, wow. You got Charles going
On
first?
SmackDown, absolutely.
Yeah.
Possibly. I think that might be too obvious.
Yeah.
Might
Yo.
be the hot bros.
Whatever happens though, the Shining Stars need to get out of here first.
So we don't have to go through the whole thing.
No, we can't. We're gonna be going on
first
all night.
one out, and who's going to be the last teams in?
New Day is gonna be the last. It's gonna be New Day.
Usos.
You think the champs are out before the Usos?
Why not?
And I think
I think we
the
need to go
Usos-
one person by one person. This is going to get mad confusing.
Mad confusing.
I don't think it's going to be one person. I think it's going to be as soon as somebody gets pinned, the whole team is out.
Yeah, you can't do.
There's too many people in that match.
There's 20 people in this.
That
That you gotta
match would
see
take-
19 eliminations.
That match would take the whole 4 or 5 hours.
Have you all not watched WB Battle Royals?
Well, I just feel like
Have you not watched Battle Royals?
Yeah,
I
they
just
do
feel
go
like the
swiftly.
last two teams
Especially
are gonna
this
be,
last one with Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I just feel like the last two teams are gonna be a face in the hill, and that's what I think is gonna happen.
Because
I think it's
you know
gonna
what?
be-
I kind of agree with the Usos being the last team, because then they might use that as, a talking point to get a title shot.
Mhm.
Like, we lasted longer than you guys. We deserve a title shot.
We
Give
won.
it to us.
I got Team Raw winning. I definitely have Team Raw winning. I don't know how. I don't know when, but I have Team
They
Raw
don't need
winning.
it, bro.
And I think the New Days are gonna get the win. Damn.
To me, I don't think Raw tag teams need it.
So you're going with SmackDown?
Yeah, I think SmackDown gets the W.
You got Enzo and Cass and New Day on the same team. I don't think they're gonna lose.
Yeah. I got to say Team Raw, too. I think it just makes...
And it makes what I'm gonna say at the end make no. It's not gonna make sense.
Mine makes sense. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah.
John, who you going
What
with?
you got, John?
Team SmackDown.
Team
I think
SmackDown.
you're the first
so
one.
we're split on this.
First one's out on Raw are the Shining Stars. First one's out on
Oh, hell
SmackDown.
yeah.
I would say the Hype Bros, and I think your final teams. You got two final teams on SmackDown, which are going to be the Usos and the Man
Champs.
Beast Band.
The champ.
How about this though? I feel like this may tie into because I feel like Sheamus might cost the New Day. Maybe
Exactly.
if SmackDown were to win to intensify that feud.
You're right.
Yeah, I think that.
Did I just confuse myself and change myself?
Might as well.
Yeah,
I think that
did.
the,
You
SmackDown
already said Team Raw, so we're sticking to it.
All right.
No,
yeah.
no.
I think Cesaro and Sheamus are going to wind up fighting, and I think they're going to wind up costing each other in the match, and then their fight's going to wind up costing the New Day the match.
That makes 100% sense. And I wish I would have heard that argument before I picked
Hey,
what I
do
picked.
me a favor, champ.
Nope, not changing shit.
I'm changing my opinion. It's not even a final thought.
But you already said Team Raw.
No.
Yes!
Motherfucker, who
Yes.
died and made you
Yes.
king? Change my shit to
Yes.
SmackDown.
Yes.
Change it to SmackDown.
No, man.
Change it to SmackDown.
What you gonna do if I don't? I'm gonna lay if the SmackDown.
The way I see it is, I think that what was their face? Slater's gonna get the pin on Cesaro and Sheamus, and then Usos are gonna blind tag in while New Day is distracted and take the one on the New Day.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice right here. I'm not even know. Fuck it.
Because as you said, Usos are gonna say, "Hey,
Fuck
we want it for SmackDown. We want that title shot."
Fuck it. Did you change it to SmackDown?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going with SmackDown. Then fuck it.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
If
So
you
I'm
would've
the only
kept-
one going with Raw.
If you would have kept it at Raw, I would have said Raw, but I'm going with SmackDown.
Actually, I did keep it at Raw.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
You just changed it. All right, so we got 3 SmackDowns versus the wrong Team Raw over here.
Well, you know why I get the glow if I got it right.
Yeah, what are you, Naomi?
Yep. No, I'm not.
All right, y'all go do the card. Y'all here. I'm about to give you the phone because I gotta piss.
What?
I have to tinkle.
Man.
I'll be back. You guys, you gotta take it from here. You guys don't need me. You guys are alright.
What's the next match?
Jesus Christ, it made me piss on myself. Next match.
Man, you better
You
hold that
need to
shit.
grow up if you piss on yourself.
Shut your mouth.
I'm gonna piss on you.
Yeah, see, we got a bunch of comedians tonight. We got Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Men's Elimination Chamber match. We got The
Elimination
Undertaker.
Chamber match.
Wait, what?
Oh, I said Elimination Chamber match. And then I said
Okay,
The
bro,
Undertaker.
you gotta get out of here. You gotta go take a
I
piss.
told you guys, let me take a
That
piss.
urine getting to his brain. Go upstairs.
Get the fuck out of here.
I told you guys, let me take this. Oh, no, how dare I skip the women's match?
What?
We got the 5-on-5 women's match. I'm about to go pee. You guys name off what's going on. By the way, I have, damn, I don't know who I have.
Nah, see, you can't leave right now. This is.
Go ahead. Go to the bathroom. Hurry up. We'll talk. Go.
Yeah, now give me time to think about it. No.
You want to name out the teams, champ?
No.
Even though everybody already knows.
I'll name off these
Well,
teams.
John's got it.
Go ahead, John.
How the hell did I get out this chair? I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out. I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out this chair. I'm stuck. Get out. My quads hurt. Get out. I don't know how to get out this chair. My quads. I can't feel my quads.
Yo, we're gonna have to write an apology letter to me.
Yo, word.
Fuck Vince.
Whoa.
Delete. Delete.
So I know it's not out here, but you got Team Raw. You got Charlotte. You got
Yep,
Sasha
1,
Banks. You
2,
got Bailey.
3.
You got Nia Jax.
4.
AKA Nia Snacks. My boo. My boo thing.
Who's 5?
And Alicia Fox.
That's 5. Who's the coach?
The coach of the team.
Or
is
the whatever she
donut?
is. Yeah, the donut. Dana Brooke.
Glaze.
Who we got?
Super Glaze.
Who we got for SmackDown?
SmackDown. You got Coach Nikki Bella, or Captain Nikki Bella, which makes no sense. It's
1.
weird.
I still hate that. I might use my 30 seconds on that shit.
Possibly.
You got Becky Lynch.
2.
You got Alexa Bliss.
3.
You got Carmella.
4.
And you got the beautiful Naomi.
5. Who's the coach on that side?
Natty.
Who should be in the damn match?
For
It should
who?
just be a 6-on-6, but let's not make too much sense, right?
Yeah, that makes too
I'm
much
just
sense.
saying,
You know,
if
we
she's
have
in
to
the
have
match,
two
who would
coaches.
you take out?
He just said 6-on-6.
6-on-6.
I
That
know.
makes too much sense. I mean, because we don't make sense around here.
Even if you eliminated them in the first 30 seconds,
Yeah,
at
they
least
both
in
could
the
have been the
match.
first ones out. But we don't make sense here. So.
I mean, I feel like they're gonna have something to do with the match.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
And me personally, who want to pick first?
Go ahead.
You want me to pick 1st? I'm going with Team Raw, hands down. I think this has to do with. I know it's a tag team match, but I still think it has to do with Charlotte's run to her, undefeated at pay-per-view. So I'm gonna
Shit,
go
I forgot
with.
about that.
I'm gonna go with Team Raw, hands down.
You know what? I was gonna say Team SmackDown because the Raw women invaded SmackDown, so I just felt like SmackDown had to look stronger and win the match. But
Yeah.
I forgot all about Charlotte's undefeated streak. So I gotta go with Team Raw.
Yep.
100%.
What's up, John?
Well, Charlotte's undefeated streak is what basically sways me into believing Team Raw. We didn't talk about who's going to eliminate it first and who's going to wind up last.
So you're going with Team Raw?
Yeah, say who you think is going to eliminate it first and who's going to wind up last.
Who do I think is getting? I think Bailey's getting the fuck out of
Whoa,
here. I'm
don't
sorry,
be
bro.
so disrespectful. Do not disrespect. Just in case you guys didn't know, I am one of the biggest Bailey fans in the world. Just to throw that out there. I don't think I ever told you guys that before. I don't think we ever
Yo,
mentioned it.
who's getting eliminated first?
Alicia Fox.
Oh yeah, she gotta go.
Come on,
Sorry.
don't be so
All right,
disrespectful.
all right, that was a little disrespectful. That was a little disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie, that was
Yeah,
a little disrespectful.
A little disrespectful?
That
That
was
was
a lot
very
of
disrespectful.
Now, Tyree,
Top 5
before
greatest
we
piss
get
of
there,
all
before we get there, Tyree, who do you got for the women's? Do you have Team SmackDown or Team
I
Raw?
got Team Raw.
Why?
I feel like, here's the thing. They've been gloating this whole Charlotte undefeated pay-per-view streak thing.
All right, cool, good, because we
Glad
just
you
talked
came back
about
and
it.
mentioned that because
Yeah,
so did
good
we.
job.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think's gonna get eliminated first on Team Raw?
Alicia fucking Fox.
This man said Bailey.
You're disrespectful.
Extremely disrespectful.
Alicia Fox with your cowboy boots and your short shorts, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
I didn't mind it.
All right, yeah, I agree.
She
All
has
right,
no butt.
all right, I was wrong. I was
fine.
wrong. I was
You're cute,
absolutely
though. I like
wrong.
Alicia Fox. But her and that weave, this is getting eliminated first.
So, John, who do you think's getting out first?
I want to say Alicia Fox, but once again,
Come on.
I don't want to go with the extremely obvious. I think they're going to do that whole, we're going to hit 5 finishers on Nia Jax and eliminate her big ass first.
Whoa! Yo, that would be classic. But I'm not gonna lie to you, John. That's not happening.
I have a feeling.
Yo,
I wouldn't mind it.
lie. I hope you're right. I
wouldn't
want
mind
to
it.
see that. I want to see it, but that's not happening.
It's going to be a clean sweep.
This would be a bad week for Nia. Going through that barricade, catching 5 finishers.
Voting for Trump.
That'll make it a
I ain't
great.
gonna
All
lie,
right,
she won
who's going first on SmackDown?
Who's going first on SmackDown?
Sadly, Naomi. Sadly.
I don't think so.
Sadly.
Who else? It has to be Naomi.
Absolutely not.
I think
Who?
this is a hard one. Actually.
Wait. I forgot who's on SmackDown.
Because-
Naomi, Becky, Alexa, Carmella. I think Carmella fucks over Nikki Bella somehow. I think that happens.
But Nikki's not going to be the first one out.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying, like, further, like, that's gonna happen. Nikki's gonna Carmella's gonna turn on Nikki somehow in the match. But damn, who else is on it? Carmella, Nikki,
Bliss,
Becky
Lynch.
Becky Lynch,
Oh, you can start.
Naomi.
and Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi.
I think Naomi's gonna swag out in that match. I don't think she's gonna be.
I think Carmella will be the first one out. That's my prediction.
I think the whole Raw team gets eliminated except for
Carmella, I love
Charlotte,
you,
and
I'm sorry.
Charlotte goes clean sweep 5-0
That's
on everybody.
not happening. So,
Damn, a clean sweep.
All right, that's not happening. That's not
Oh,
happening.
no, that's not happening.
But
we
if
got-
it does, that would be crazy.
so we
That
got
would be
Team
dope.
Raw for everybody.
Yeah, I'm
Survivors.
going
We all
Raw.
picked Team Raw,
Three
and I think
survivors.
we all said Alicia Fox will be the first one out, except for John. He thinks 18 finishers are going to be hit on Nia Jax.
We also for the Survivor Series matches too. We got to talk about lone survivors. Who's the lone survivors for the team?
On Raw,
On Raw, it's Charlotte.
I think Charlotte and Sasha will be left, and they eliminate probably Becky last to win the match. Just my prediction on that one.
Can't
I like
argue with
that.
that. I can't. I would love to.
I
but
feel
can't.
like it's gonna be a situation where Charlotte is left by herself. I feel like it might be a 2-on-1, but I think Charlotte is gonna look very, very strong at the end of that pay-per-view.
Against who? Because nobody else on the SmackDown roster is face on the female side, so she's not going to look triumphant over 2 faces or 1 heel and 1 face
Why not?
because it's not.
Why not? She could get a W over.
Over who? Becky Lynch and
Oh, I was gonna say Bliss and Nikki or something.
I'll
like
say
that.
this real quick: if Becky isn't the last one on Team SmackDown, I'm turning the rest of the pay-per-view off.
I don't
yo.
believe you,
Honestly,
champ.
it might be Charlotte and it might be Charlotte and Nikki.
I don't
And
understand.
Carmella cost Nikki the match.
I just do not understand why Nikki is the headliner of the SmackDown team. It makes no sense.
That's where I'm going. Nikki and Charlotte. Carmella costs Nikki the match.
You guys know how I feel about that one.
All right. How about you, John?
I think this is the hardest of the elimination matches for me, because I'm torn between thinking it's going to last with Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte, but then I'm also thinking that it's going to come down to Charlotte alone with Becky and Nikki, and I think somehow it's going to get down to Becky and Charlotte, and Dana Brooke is going to wind up helping Charlotte get that win.
The only way that I see something crazy happening, because Survivor Series, they always try to put a up and comer in a position to, shine. It could be Bailey's moment.
True.
It could be.
Mm-hmm.
It
You know
could
what?
be
The
Bailey's
storyline
moment.
is already written with Nikki saying, with Carmella saying, "Nikki, you stole my shine in Brooklyn. I'm stealing your shine at Survivor Series," and costing her the match against Charlotte.
You know the good thing about this match is that all these scenarios that you guys are throwing out
Can
could
possibly
make
happen.
sense. So
And,
yeah,
and that's
So-
what makes a good pay-per-view. That's what
Yeah.
makes unpredictable. Like we can't predict exactly what's happening.
I can't tell you how this is gonna end.
Well, I
But
agree with your Carmella statement, but I don't think that's going to be the final of the match. I think that's going to wind up leaving it to Becky and Charlotte, and Dana's going to help her beat Becky at that.
Okay, so
Because Nikki can't. I agree with him. Nikki
But at
can't
the end
be
of the day,
last
we
one.
all got
Charlotte.
Team Raw though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
let me throw another question out there about this match real quick
What's
before
up?
we move
What's
on.
up?
more questions.
Any swerves in the match?
Oh, no, we're saving that for the
Yeah,
minutes.
Paige comes back.
Oh God.
Yeah,
She's
got
still
like-
suspended.
She still got like 15
No,
days. That's
I ain't
her
gonna
Still
lie.
suspension, buddy.
suspended.
The swerve has to be with the two coaches. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Let Eva come back.
At Sister Abigail,
You know what? Where is Eva?
she's
She's not
turning.
suspended.
She's turning into Sister Abigail.
No, I hope not. I
That's
hope that
funny.
doesn't
That's
happen. That makes no
hilarious.
sense to me.
Okay,
know.
so
What do you mean by swerve? You mean like
Like Sasha doesn't help Charlotte or something like that.
Hell no, that's not happening.
I think
don't
Well, I'll
once
tell you
again that
what.
happen, there's gonna be something between Sasha and Charlotte, obviously.
The way Sasha jumped in the ring to help Charlotte out last night, beat the
like
shit
there's
out
no
of
tension
Nikki.
between those two right now.
Looks like
But
there was
it's
no tension.
It's Carmella and Nikki. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
Carmella and
I agree
Nikki.
with that. If there's anything that happens in the match, it's gonna be Carmella and Nikki.
Right, because they've absolutely hated each other throughout their whole feud.
Carmella has been
Yeah.
whooping that ass since August.
So
Right.
then, what's the Team Raw? By the way, everybody, we got Team Raw
Yep.
for the women's match. What's next? The main event?
No, hold on. We got two more
Oh,
matches.
speaking of main event, I forgot all about Goldberg and Lesnar.
No. I was.
I know.
I was trying to be funny.
I
Saying
know. I'm
that.
just saying. I forgot all about that match.
So do they main event? Oh yeah, they main event the match.
Yeah, they do.
It's
Unfortunately,
we got 3 more matches left, right?
We
If
got
I'm not
two.
mistaken.
No, two.
What about?
So we got Team Raw males versus Team SmackDown male 5-on-5.
Okay. And then okay.
So SmackDown, we got Shane for some odd reason. Should have still been Beard.
The Captain Shane.
So we got Shane, the champ that runs the camp. Say that instead of face that runs the place, please.
Yes, please.
AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, just Dean,
Yes, Dean.
just
Orton and Wyatt.
Orton and Wyatt.
Who they need to keep together, by the way.
And the
Yeah.
man of the hour,
Shawn Michaels.
the chinless Shawn Michaels.
Oh, James Ellsworth, the team mascot.
Team mascot, no chin music. Let's go. Versus Team Raw, we got the world heavyweight the Universal Heavyweight Champions Jericho and Owens. We got somebody who doesn't approve over here. The Universal
come
Champions. We got the guy.
Roman Reigns.
He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy.
He's the guy.
Yeah. And we got the man.
Woo!
Come on. Seth Rollins.
The G.
Yeah. Okay.
Just Seth.
Just Seth. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Seth is the fucking man. Low key.
Stop it.
Stop doing that pedigree. Am I missing anybody?
we'll get to that.
Yeah, you got 4.
Yeah,
I did
Strowman.
that on purpose. Braun's gonna play a big factor in this match. He might get the 18 moves to get him the fuck out of here.
He gonna get. Yeah, he's gonna get like
He might get every. He might.
Sister Abigail, RKO'd.
Well, he's getting like 12 Superman. No, he's on Roman's team.
He still might get Superman punch.
Who knows? You get a Superman punch. You get a punch. You get a punch. You get a punch. Everybody gets a punch.
I don't think that he's getting pinned.
Who, Braun?
Yeah.
Disqualified?
Disqualified or some type
Makes a
of
lot of
timeout.
sense.
Or he could say, I'm sorry, Bray, and just leave with Bray.
No, I don't think that.
I would actually love
Who's
for
the
that to
first
happen.
one out and who's the sole survivor?
Randy, I feel like is the first out for Team SmackDown for some type of swerve, like you said in the car, and like I said before, I think Randy takes a bullet for Bray.
Mm-hmm.
Randy gets eliminated, and for Raw, this is a hard Jericho,
Yeah.
taking a bullet for Owens maybe.
I agree. Who do you think wins?
Now this is what I'm really conflicted on. I don't know who wins. If we're going with how the week went, the Team Raw males looked a lot stronger than SmackDown, and that normally means that going into the pay-per-view, the other side of that coin wins, which would be Team SmackDown. But then again, Raw is your flagship show. I don't know. Let me hear some opinions and I'll make mine.
Man.
I'm going with SmackDown.
You going with SmackDown, Prince?
Yeah.
Explain why, buddy.
I can't.
Feel like it.
I can't.
I just feel it in my
No,
heart.
I really can't explain why. I just have a gut feeling that they're gonna win.
Who's your first ones out and who's your sole survivor?
My first one out for SmackDown. I'm gonna be actually crazy
I
wild.
agree with this. I
And-
think I know where he's going.
I'm gonna say Dean.
That's not where I was going.
So
That's
much
not
for
even
that,
close to
right?
where
I'm
I was
gonna say
going.
Dean. I'm gonna say Dean. I'm gonna say Dean. There's two ways I'm looking at this. Dean's gonna be one of the last ones out.
Last one,
And
the first one. You said he was
no,
the
he's gonna
first
be
one.
one of the last ones out. He's gonna be getting his ass whooped by somebody, and then the Shield is gonna have a moment, or is he gonna be the first one? He's gonna be the first one out, and somebody from the Shield is gonna get their ass whooped, and they're gonna come back. Like Dean and whoever gets eliminated on Raw, whether it's Roman or Seth, is gonna come back and help that person.
That doesn't
But
make sense.
I know it doesn't. It doesn't, but I just feel like the Shield is gonna have a moment, and it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those ways. But I'm just gonna
Stare
say,
down.
huh?
It could be a stare down moment.
Nah, I
or
think they're
something
gonna have
that.
like a.
But nobody, they're not helping each other.
I
'cause it
think.
doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
so. I feel it. I
Dean
feel it.
will be that type of superstar to like support his SmackDown team. So will Roman and Seth. They're all faces, so they're not going to help each other out.
I think they're gonna help each other.
So who you think's out first on Raw?
On Raw. Whew.
The Pen of Jericho. Count it out, man.
I don't want to say him first, yo. I think he lasts
He's
a little
gonna be
longer
first.
with Jarrett. I think he lasts and take a bullet for KO.
So who's your first eliminated for Raw?
Insert Jeopardy music.
I guess Jericho, man. I gotta go. I guess it's Jericho.
Champ, who you got?
I got. See, you know what? I was gonna go with Raw winning the match, but since we all picked the Raw women winning, I don't think Raw wins both.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see them winning both.
We got with SmackDown. We said Raw, right?
Yeah, we all went with Raw
Oh wow.
with the women. So
and the tag team. What
Oh,
did you
yeah,
say
we
for
did.
tag-
yeah,
No,
there's
you
no
went
way.
Raw. You went Raw. We went. I think the other three went SmackDown for tag team.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reluctantly go with SmackDown because I don't think Raw sweeps. I just don't see them sweeping.
Who got the next pay per view? SmackDown, right?
Yes, they got TLC. They got TLC next.
What did I say?
You said Raw.
I'm conflicted. What you got?
Well, actually, you didn't say anything yet because you didn't go yet. But
Yeah, John, what you got?
wait, I gotta say, well, I think it's
Oh.
eliminated.
Oh,
let me
well,
finish
okay.
first. I mean,
Well,
John's the guest. I mean, John's a special
but
guest.
you've
I
been
mean,
beating around the bush.
I gotta finish
We're
first.
beating around the bush.
So
Shade,
I'm
you
gonna
need
make this
shade.
real quick. Jericho's the first one out. I think he does sacrifice himself for KO. Tries to save him when he gets eliminated first. And then on SmackDown, I think the same thing happens, but with Randy. Sacrifices himself for Bray. So that's just how I'm gonna go with
We
that
said
one.
the same thing, bro.
Huh?
We said the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's. I mean, I'm throwing my opinion out.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
All right, John.
So you got you made your team Raw, team SmackDown.
Team SmackDown, because I don't think Raw sweeps the night. I just don't see it. So I gotta go with SmackDown.
Looking like Joe, John,
Joe John. Felipe.
Jimmy John.
Jimmy Johns.
Well, the way I looked at the night, and the way I booked the night is SmackDown gets one, and Raw gets one, and that's going to be the climax of the rest of the night. Is who's really going to be superior at the end of the night, and SmackDown needs this. Raw is the flagship show. Raw always has the power. SmackDown needs to look strong somewhere. SmackDown, granted, it has the WWE Championship, but SmackDown's been the better show. SmackDown has the better storylines and the less problems on a team. SmackDown needs to take this. As I said before, Randy's going first in the whole thing. Braun Strowman's going to get face-to-face with Bray Wyatt, and before we see a blowout between Braun and Bray, Bray is either going to tag in Randy to do his dirty work, or Randy's just going to tag himself in, and he's going to lose to Braun. SmackDown, or Raw, Raw, I'm going with Braun. I think Braun's going to go crazy on somebody.
Wow.
And he's going to wind up getting himself eliminated some way, shape, or fashion, or he's going to get speared through the barricade like Nia did on SmackDown, or get mysteriously
himself,
beat up with the ring bell. And this is really why I'm really pissed off that Harper and Kane aren't on the team, because I think
Kane
that
needs to
Harper
go away, bro.
and or Kane would have been
I gotta go back.
Harper and Kane would have been the pullout for this match. They would have been able to eliminate themselves and eliminate Braun easier than anybody else would. Going with the final, I think that it's going to get down, like I said a while ago, it's going to get down to Kevin Owens and Jericho versus Dean Ambrose for the end of it. And I think that originally my pick was that I still might even go. I might just go on a whim and go with this. I think Jericho's going to do something to piss off Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens is going to turn on Jericho and wind up costing both of them the match against Dean Ambrose.
You got a swerve in yours.
Yep. And I think that either accidentally or purposely, Jericho and Owens are going to wind up basically losing within the last 2 to 3 minutes to Dean Ambrose.
I don't think
And Ambrose
they
taking it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't think they turned on each other yet. I think we built that for like the beginning of 2017. You still got to finish out your Rollins and Jericho feud.
Yeah, sadly.
You still got to finish that out, and you got to finish out your Owens and Rollins. So we don't pull the trigger on each other yet. It might be something subtle. It could be something subtle.
Yeah, I apologize. Actually, that is actually how my brain was going.
Yeah.
Was that it was going to be accidental, but this is going to start the whole like argument and downfall between Jericho and KO.
What I was saying though, I mean, what I was thinking more so was that Jericho takes a bullet for Owens and eventually becomes Jericho saying, "I always take the bullet for you. I always look out for you.
Yep.
I'm the true best friend. Where are you when I need you?" Because Seth Rollins is clearly getting a dub over Jericho, whatever next pay per view it is, and that's what it turns out.
I don't feel like Jericho would ever get to that. I feel like this needs to be all Kevin Owens getting pissed off. I feel like Sunday it needs to be Jericho gets eliminated and then goes for an attack after he gets eliminated on Dean Ambrose and accidentally takes out Kevin Owens in that attack. So now Kevin Owens is like, what the fuck? Like, I had this. Like, this was my match. You just cost me this. And, like, obviously he's not going to straight out say that, but that's going to start the argument. It was, I had that at Survivor Series, and then we'll get something on Monday Night Raw where it happens again, or, like, maybe next week, and, you know, and it just...
Or they could resolve it for a little bit, resolve it for a week or two, and eventually it creeps up again.
Yeah, and I think Dean Ambrose is maybe AJ Styles. Another thing I was thinking, AJ might get hit with. I think AJ and Dean might get into an argument real quick, and AJ might eat a DDT and roll out of the ring and be out of the match for the rest of the match.
Or he might try to do a phenomenal forearm and get caught in the RKO.
But I think Jericho.
I just had to. I don't know. I had to say.
No, we're not moving that yet.
But like I said, I think
that doesn't happen.
Dean
yet.
hits the DDT, AJ rolls out of the ring, is on the floor, and then all that stuff happens. And then by the time AJ like looks up, the match is won, and AJ's like, "Yeah, I totally just won this match with Dean." And then Dean DDTs him. And Dean,
like I said, that comes with another like what Champ said. That's another situation where a lot of the scenarios are right, but which one would it be?
Yeah. Either way, Dean's walking out of that.
Dean's walking out of the Lone Survivor.
Either Lone Survivor or AJ's on the floor while he wins it. Dean's beating the last two, which I think.
I know I got Team SmackDown.
I'm gonna go with Team SmackDown because they got the next pay-per-view, and that scenario, I feel like Dean and AJ, for some reason, will be responsible for the win, and then AJ going into their build of TLC is, I was the true captain. I led us to victory. Blah, blah, blah. And Dean's like, dude, I'm the one who got the damn win.
Yep.
So that builds up
exactly.
to
Yeah, exactly where I got the whole like rolls out of the ring and you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got Team SmackDown?
Yep.
I got Team SmackDown. John, you got Team SmackDown as well?
Yep.
Yeah, we got Team SmackDown.
What about you, Champ?
It almost makes me want to change my tag team thing because I do fully agree that it will be evened up until the main event. But you know what? I'm a man of my word. I'm going to stay SmackDown.
So,
What
just
about
to throw
Champ?
this out there real quick, guys.